be a reaction. Big shout out and it hit different. Big shout out to Jane. Big shout out to Amy Conway. Big shout out to everyone that is watching. Again, I told you, you want Jrod on point to be president. You put me in the ballot. I'll make sure. I know that Ratchet. Hey Ratchet, I told you. Ah. Big shout out. We're gonna listen to Kathy from the indie song. Commercials. Lord Jesus. Oh Lord Jesus. I'm not paying the plus. I'm not. I'm not. Again, I don't know. I feel that when you're a creator, I feel that when you're a creator, you should have the plus by default. You know what I'm saying? Like they should just give it to you. Big shout out to YouTube. Big shout out to those in the yacht. But yeah, we are gonna listen to Kathy from the indie song. We are subscribed to Kathy. I was wondering why I was not getting my notifications, and I just realized I didn't have my notifications turned on. Make sure you subscribe to Kathy from the Indie Zone and turn your notifications. Don't forget to turn your notifications like me. Don't forget. Don't forget, because I did. Salty. But yes, we are gonna listen to Kathy from the Indie Zone with this video. Okay, it's titled "Will the Idaho Folder Formation Case be an empty share at trial?" You see, it's a lot. If you ask me, it's a lot of distraction that it comes out of that case. Because if you ask me, that case is not relevant. It is relevant for one thing. It's relevant because it through that case they could open up avenues of discovery, and that could enforce and help to explore to get to the truth. But in reality, in my opinion, I don't see Tinel Ray say Chronicles of Olivia CIA. Listen, anything is possible. I'm not saying she is. I have no idea she is of she's not. But Chronicles of Olivia put herself in a situation that if a man would have done that, that man would be called predator. Uh, Praying for victims' family that are weak, taking advantage of a family on their weakest point. That's taking advantage of a family on their weakest point. If I would have done that, y'all would have cooked me. But no, Chronicles of Olivia did it, and that's okay. Shame on ya. Shame on everyone that is not calling that out. For real, for real. Let's listen to Kathy from the indie song. We appreciate her so much. She's the best of the best in the true crime. We appreciate everything that she does for us in the true crime community. Kathy in the indie song. She's amazing. She's great. And she's my favorite. All right. So let's listen to Kathy from the indie song. Let's continue.
Back to the Indie Zone. My name is Kathy. We have been reporting on the matter styled as Rebecca Schofield versus Ashley Guillard. This is a federal case. It's civil, not criminal, and it is where plaintiff has alleged 2 counts of defamation, which she has already won on liability. The federal court has found that the plaintiff was defamed in so far as her complaints that she had been wrongfully accused of having an involvement in the catastrophic events at 1122 King Road on November 13th, 2022. And secondly, that she had been wrongfully accused of having a romantic relationship with a student. The court granted partial summary judgment as a matter of law on both of those issues, leaving the only issue to be entertained at a 4-day jury trial in Boise in February to be on the matter of potential damages. What, if anything, should the plaintiff receive in terms of compensatory damages and also punitive damages? The defendant, Ms. Jrod, who is described as an online personality, a psychic, has been representing herself pro se from the beginning of these proceedings, meaning she is not only a party, but she is acting as counsel to herself in this cause.
Oh, so the content creators represent her. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Okay, so in this case, in this situation, right? If you ask me, in my personal opinion, right? This case, it was the first sign of force to intimidate content creators. I hope everybody is paying attention as I'm breaking it down. That TikTok content creator was the first sign, the first push of intimidation from the University of Idaho torch content creators. When this happened, I went harder than ever. And y'all know this. Big shout out to Amy Conway and Jane that are here. They could witness what I'm saying. And by the way, Amy Conway say, big shout out to Amy Conway, Nick Green, the Scott Green's son, the president of the University of Idaho, Scott Green's son, is the president. Of course, they are Sigma Kappas, Kappa Sigmas. Amy Conway said, do not forget that Scott Green's son is the president of the fraternity of Jack DeCole. They would be in the middle of fire if this would go down against them. Amy Conway coming in clutch. Big shout out to Hit Different. Can y'all see the reasons why Moscow PD didn't even investigate this case, but make sure to keep y'all busy thinking something that y'all thought y'all knew, and then throw a curveball with white Hyundai that it could be any car. It could be any car that it looks like a white Hyundai. The vehicle that Molly was driving that day, doing DoorDash, could have passed as the white Elantra. Those drive-bys, it was around the same time that Molly did those drive-bys. Didn't I told ya? What about if those driving around was Molly doing DoorDash? But I also told ya that it has to be some truth. For Moscow PD to even